Jennifer Denny here. I'm a real life human, and I've been connecting with you and doing online videos since 2019. I didn't start off that good. It was a little sketchy. My graphics weren't that great, but I knew how to talk and I knew how to tell a story. Digital marketing is complicated, and I like to simplify it and make it easier to talk about. But I knew how to talk, but I wasn't the best writer. I hated writing. I feared it. I was like, I can't do this. But if I could just talk, then maybe we could transcribe that into blogs and written content, which is what SEO needs. And everybody likes to absorb content differently. So that's where we went. We evolved. Well, we've evolved when it comes to content marketing, and AI has been introduced. See, I'm going to make a mistake, and I'm still going to roll with it because I'm human. Now, AI is making mistakes too. It's putting out content that's not completely true, and we've got to catch that. That's just one of many reasons why content marketing with AI is not going to go away. So let's talk about some of the reasons why it's still going to be around. First of all, I already hit on it, emotional intelligence. So AI really works off of natural language processing. With mathematical algorithms, it is choosing what is the next logical word. It doesn't know that this part maybe of a piece of content needs some emotion, or it doesn't know how to tell a story. It only knows what the next logical word is. And so it has been scary. I understand the rise of AI, and at first I did a little freaking out where it was like, whoa, this is potentially going to change things. But then I remembered there's been a lot of things, and technology moves very quickly, that have come out in the recent years that maybe are still important, but it's not as important, and it moved quickly. I think in the tech world, we like to know or think we know what the next biggest thing is, and we don't. And AI doesn't know that either, because AI cannot think for itself. It cannot be creative. It can't be empathy. It can't have emotional intelligence. It can't have innovation. It can only work off of content that exists out there now. Will that potentially change? It could. It could change, but all of those reasons tell you why putting out a piece of content that is written by AI only is not going to engage your user. And what are you trying to do with your marketing? You're trying to grab somebody's attention, and you're trying to get them to pay attention. If you come off as robotic and machine-like, which I'll admit, sometimes I can be that way. I'm pretty straightforward, to the point, and I'm not that entertaining. Unless there's a little mix of alcohol somewhere or another, I might be a little bit more. But these machines are not going to understand those little human nuances that we have. Perhaps we can train them, but no. Let's just go back to search engines. And I know sometimes, people start going down that path of, AI, OpenAI is going to replace search engines. Search engines is just an organization of information, and pretty much the whole internet is built on it. And I don't think it's going to go anywhere, knowing that AI needs information, cannot innovate, cannot come up with new ideas. We're going to constantly need to feed it new information. And so Is it possible what we think of as a search engine is going to evolve? Yes. Let's talk about Google versus Bing. Google still has 96% or 93%, I apologize, of search engines, of people using Google in order to search. And that's as of April. It's going to take quite a bit to kind of, tack away at that. And Bing might have, come out and was quote unquote appeared to be the front runner. But the truth is AI has been around for a long time. Natural language processing has been around for a long time. Bing just kind of jumped the gun and put it out there and did a great job marketing and telling the story. It's how it works. With content marketing, Google's already came out and said that you can have AI content. I don't think I've heard anything from Bing and what they've said on the subject, but Google has to say that because a lot of what they do is built on AI and pulling out that information. Ever seen like the knowledge blocks? It's pulling out content from that. What AI and Google, what they're looking for is unique, original content. And you're not going to get that with AI. They have their EEAT. And so, experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. I'm reading off a screen. I saw it and I was like, I don't even remember. I just know let's be real. And AI can't do that. And it can't tell the story of your particular company in your company's voice and how you will say it. Google's entire business, not entire, but 90-something% is built on ads. Those ads are in search engines. And so content will need to be there. And it's not just going to crush how search engines exist overnight, or it's going to crush its entire business model. So we're not going to see that. What you also can't do is you can't stop telling your story. You can't not have a voice, an opinion on different subjects on how you can help people. And so you're going to need content marketing, whether that's audio, video, written, or imagery. You have to continue to tell the story because the moment you stop talking, people stop listening. So AI is not going to take over for content marketing. It's good at maybe like social media posts, maybe some short, witty copy. It's good to get you started, to be creative, but it's not going to take the blend, or it's not going to take the ball and run with it. It's going to be a blend. You're going to see it as a tool and a way to assist you. And like I said, I got a little up front. I was like, oh no, but I've learned and I've evolved and I've recognized that technology moves very quickly. So it's not in my best interest to get all worked up on something that may or may not happen. What I do know is that I need to write, I need to talk about my brand and how we can help people over and over. All right, that's it for today's topic, but next time, let's go back to the data because I'm pretty good at that. Let's talk about G4 and the metrics that are inside of there and what you should be paying attention to and what they mean. It's going to be on August 10th, which is my daughter's birthday. So we will talk about that then. Outside of that, keep writing, keep telling your story, and take care.